Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Thursday. It's the 30th of January 2020. Gonna look at the fourth race from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. I mean around the world, and also join me this weekend for my, Triple Crown prep races preview videos from Aqueduct, of course, Gulfstream, and Santa Anita. Some great racing this weekend. But before we get to the fourth race, some big news was announced on Wednesday afternoon. John Embrielle is now the full-time announcer on the NYRA circuit, and it's good for him. He's been with them for 40 years, and I was shocked that he didn't get the job in 2014 when Tom Durkin retired. Not to knock Larry Comas, I think he was a great announcer, but John Embrielle, very underappreciated, I think, by a lot of people, and he's one of the best. And it's going to be I'm looking forward to his calls of Saratoga and Belmont, but he's called at Saratoga. He used to call every Monday when Durkin was around, but I do feel bad a lot bad for Larry Comas that he's out of the job, but he was very consistent also. He'll definitely get a job, but it's good for Embrielle. But let's get to the fourth from Aqueduct, which is a claim race. Purse $28,000. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. Never won 2 races here. Claim price $16,000. Field of 7 horses. We'll actually be down to a field of 6 horses. 2 horses probably going to scratch, but 6 horses or 7 entered right now. Going 1 lap around the Aqueduct main track, which is 1,800 meters in circumference, or 1 mile and 1/8. 1 mile 1/8 here, and I show the diagram. Just gives me a second to look down my notes. Just bear with me. The top selection here, we're going to go with the number 4 horse, Inclination. I'm going to go 4-3-1-6 in the superfecta, 4-3-1-6 super. Top selection, 4 horse, Inclination. This 4-year-old colt by Include. Dylan Davis gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing came 12th of December here at Aqueduct. 1 model claiming 16.92L, and the horse finished third by 12 lengths there. Moved a little bit that day, but there wasn't anything spectacular. A little bit wide. It has had better races. If this horse gets set a little bit closer today, that would be very good. Before the Aqueduct on the 12th of December race, ran the 20th of November here at Aqueduct. 1 model claiming 16.92L, and the horse finished third by 3/4 length. Sat back early, a little bit wide, had the lead, but then kind of got bumped, and it was just a very weird race. Should have won that day. And then at Aqueduct, 1 mile claiming 14. The horse finished 5th by 13 lengths. Was very wide that day and never really showed up. The wheels were spinning, and it just wasn't getting handle of it. And then at Belmont, mile 16 claiming 16. The horse finished 5th by 3 3/4 lengths. It was very wide, just kind of hit the wall. Claiming 16 at Belmont in September is a completely different race than a claiming 16 at Aqueduct in the middle of January, the end of January. Technically, the claiming 16 in Belmont in September is like a claiming like 36,000, but this horse has won once. That came at Belmont in June. 1 mile maiden claiming 20, where the horse won by length. She stalked, she got the lead, and then he took off clear. That was a very good run. Next start facing winners was a disaster though at Saratoga, mile 1/8 and a claiming 16. The horse didn't finish the race. Basically, we lost all chances early on, took off out, and nothing. Something must have been amiss there, because it was so weird. I can't even explain it. But like I said, if this horse is close today, I think she'll do well. Not so much speed in this race, so I think I could see this horse sitting on the front end and getting some pedestrian fractions. Most races and workouts a very quick one. 3 furlongs on the train track at Belmont and 35-1, so it's the best workout of 12. So I think he's rearing to go. Let's take my 3-1. I also think 3 horse Overbold has a strong chance. 4-year-old colt by Uncle Mo. They took the horse to the dirt first time out here at Aqueduct a few weeks ago on the mud, 1 mile and a claiming 40.2L, and the horse finished 8th by 31.5 lengths. Was with them early on, but then just completely hit the wall. Maybe he was the wet going. I'm going to give him another shot around 2 turns. Definitely could sit on the front end and set some pedestrian fractions. At 4-1, we'll definitely use this horse in the multi-race. My thoughts with him is either going to run a massive race or run nowhere, but is also making his way down the class ladder to nobodies. But at 4-1, we'll use him. So to recap my selection for the fourth from Aqueduct, let's take the 4 horse Inclination. We'll go 4-3-1-6 in the superfecta, 4-3 in the multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.